Good freaking morning. How is everyone doing this fantastic morning? Man, it has been a wild week. It's been a very busy last few days. Thank you, Chump Change, for the raid. I appreciate it, my dude. Thank you so very much. If you are still here, look up pergolas. A pergola is like that solar carport you said you were showing me, but it's minus the panels. They're called pergolas. Much cheaper to buy or build, and you can build them out of wood. They're very common around here. They're meant for just like deterring the sun, right? So that way you still let light in, but all the beams stop the light coming through as much. But yeah, it's called a pergola, and then you can just throw your panels on top of it. You don't gotta buy their fancy thing. Building a carport right now. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if you hear Chump Change or Pocket Change, but yeah. Look up a pergola. Your lemons are plum sized? Jeez, that's wild. Heck yeah. What is up though, guys? Pellish Miner here with the first hashtag Cats Crypto. What's up, my dude? When we got Sadie rolling in here, Crypto Crag. He said 8th, but he's like 3rd. Funny. Nick K, what is going on? 100 Air, good morning. Opt in 22s. That is right. 22s and FAs in chat are always welcome. Good freaking morning. Sorry, I'm trying to move my microphone. But what is up, Jay Bohannon, Zarkov? We got Golden Wolf. What is up from Seattle? Good morning, my dude. Good freaking morning. Financial Failure, good morning as well to you, my man. Bearded Cryptic, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Son of a Ravage, 22s. Tree's only 4 foot tall. Wow. That's impressive. Yeah, real lemons are like huge. The Bitcoin pub, no, it's closed. The guy that was hosting the server stopped paying for the service. It is gone. As far as I know. There is a Bitcoin pub, like Discord, but I don't really see much of any existence really going in there. But yeah, man. Classic throwback right there. How many of y'all are from the Bitcoin pub? Or know what the Bitcoin pub is? Man, I have so many guides and how to type ups that were on there. That's wild. It's wild to think about. Different times. Different times. That is where I began. Crypto Crag, good times. Yeah, man, that is where I began. Oh, DC TV days. That's where I met you and Nim in 2017, I believe. Yep, that is most likely for sure. It's from the pub days. It was early 2017. That's when I joined the pub. Wild. Freaking wild. Wild times. Not so huge. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I've seen some lemons that get size of a baseball. It's pretty wild. I'm assuming those would be the good lemons for lemonade because they are so hardy. Techman got some cool little builds right now. Or some stuff that he had gotten. That is for sure. Good score on those, man. Maybe. Potentially. Hopefully they have decent CPUs. Being DDR3, hopefully they're AMD and they're Athlons. Is it hard to set up an Osprey? I bought one. I think it was a possible mistake. It is super simple to use. Super simple. Quite literally as straightforward as it can be. I can give you like the quickest rundown possible. Just give me like 2 seconds. That's so freaking bright. Alright, so I'm just going to delete that real fast so that way you can't see it. Well, so well, bam. All right. So before we get too far into this, guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, that bell notification, so anytime that we go live here on the channel. I would greatly appreciate that, guys. You are all out freaking standing. Right down here in the corner is a QR code that you can scan to donate crypto if you so happen to desire. That does not require any KYCs. So that is pretty freaking cool. And yeah, thank you all for any of those that have donated, and I appreciate you all. If you don't want to scan the QR code, the link is down in the description. It's a coin request link, and it does help me out quite a bit. I greatly appreciate those that donated. You've all been out freaking standing in my book. Mikhail, you look like a pirate. R. I mean, here. Does this make you feel better? Well, I turn my hat around. Does it make you feel better? What's up, Black Sails? The hat just fits perfectly right on the head. But anyway, right over here, financial. This is your main page. I have a VU33P E100, so I only have one board. So this is for setting voltages to 0, 1, or 2, which is depending upon the board placement. If I'm not mistaken, if you're looking at the back of the device the front of the device looking at the control boards, it is from left to right. So 1, 2, and 3, hopefully, right, as well. Then right here, this is where you would set them. You can set it for all. You can set memory. I don't recommend changing memory. You can set it at 1,000. That way it will pull usually less than that. So just set it there. You can change your voltages there. You can do diagnostics right here, as well as system settings, resets, passwords, your notification settings if you want to do notifications. So you can do automatic send notifications now, which is really freaking cool. Do your updates, and then right here underneath miners, 1 second. Boom. All right, so this is the miner page, and well, depends. You don't really have to change this very much depending upon which miner you're going to be running. This is the menu config. There's also command line config if you want to use that. I like the command line config, but this one is easiest to show. You can enable auto start or disable auto start. So depending upon your setups, you can enable it to go right back to mining if the power cycles. Then right here you come down to what you want to mine. Do not click etc hash because depending upon your model, it's not going to work for you anyway. None of the miners were officially finished, I guess is the best way to put it. You got Alphium, Gram. Of course, Ironfish does not work, so no need to use that. It will be removed on the next version update. Kyla Coin, as well as Radiant, Etika, and Caspa. All you got to do is select which one of those that you're going to use. Now, depending upon which one you use, you can kind of see up here as a good reference. We'll zoom in as far as I can for you. But Caspa and ETC, here's the developers that she will use for that. Sorry, I'm listening to my child. Kyla Coin, you're going to be using the K1 Lab. Etika, Radiant, and Gram, you're going to be using Whitefire. And then, of course, Alphium, you will have the chance to choose between Whitefire or Team Redminer. I always go for opting for Whitefire because I've always supported him in the past, and he's a great developer, and he is severely underpaid for all the work that he does. So I always opt for him regardless of dev fees. Yes, dev fees are high, and that is the nature of usually FPGAs. It takes a lot to work on bit streams and get them up and running. It is not simple because you have multiple parts that you have to assemble before you can even use the miner. Alright, so yes, it is a high dev fee, but there's a lot of work that goes into this, so it's worth it, I promise you. Sucks, but it's worth it. It's the nature of the FPGA beast. So depending upon which one you will be using, you can kind of justify on where you lie. I use unminable, so that's why mine says BTC. So BTC, and then I just have my BTC address, but it's not there for you right now. But right now I'm still mining Alphium. That is not the most profitable, but it's the most profitable on unminable for me, if that makes any sense. I do have a few calculators depending upon which device you're actually using. Which one are you using currently? The compiler is outrageously huge for bit streams. It is. He'll be a pirate. Arr. Yeah. It is an unfortunate circumstance that it is so high, but it is the price you pay. So I'm getting the E100, E100 VU33P, like the oval bore edition, or are you buying the VU35P? There are two different versions. There's actually a lot of different versions, but I also have an E100 VU9P that I have coming. Overboard edition. Okay, cool. So this is the current calculator that I have for the E100. All right. Don't forget, if you get the E100 and you have the you get the overboard edition like faceplate, well, also be sure to message Retro Mike, and he will get you a set of fan covers that are UV. They glow in the dark, and they are a pretty cool little addition to the device, and you just hit him up and he will get those over to you. Jump change. Hey, now that you're here, I don't know if you heard me earlier, look up a pergola. They are called pergolas. I was trying to say it earlier. I said it earlier. Thank you for the like button. You're awesome. A pergola is that carport setup that you had minus the panels. They are called pergolas. I actually have a buddy who has one. Yes, I may build one. Yes, they are super simple to build. They are not difficult. But they like overcomplicated the one that you were looking at, and it's just a pergola. My man, like, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Yeah, a pergola. They're very common here in my state. But yeah, overboard tech. So this is kind of where you're at. Look at revenue. Do not look at power cost. All right, because my power cost is not your power cost. All right. So that kind of puts you at, depending upon your full settings, I have these as a 75% overclock to like what they can do. Having it in metal minus wood would be an alternative. We build ours out of cedar. Build it out of cedar because cedar already has a natural resistance to rot. So that is a huge benefit. The little things that we don't know. Yeah, not a problem. So this is kind of what you'd be at. Alphium, 27 cents on an E100. 55 cents on ETI, Gram 52 cents. These are kind of your hot money right here. I can't use either one of these on Mineable, so that's where I am. I'm not the biggest fan of Gram. I don't care for their super high fees and the fact that they have a 50% fee for just like the coin in itself. So I disagree with that, and I won't mine it. So ETI would be the next best profitable thing for me personally. But I mine with unmineable, converting it to Bitcoin. So Alphabet it is. I should probably stop mining that and switch to something else so I could stay more profitable. Thinking about it. Good call. I didn't know that. Yeah, not a problem, dude. Yeah, no, I would use Cedar. Yes, that's why play sets and stuff are made out of cedar. Is they are naturally rot resistant. Super high fees are no good. Yeah, it's a big bummer. And like the biggest thing, especially with like FPGAs, think about it. You're already getting like a 15% dev fee on top of having to hit like a 50% fee on their network. Like that's ridiculous, man. Like that's ridiculous. It's like I don't like that. You're way less profitable than this, in my opinion. F plus, I have a tool for the E300s that will profit switch based on the actual profits, including dev fees and pool fees. Once you dial it in, you may want to look at that. Yes, those are facts. Yo, Radium updated to V3. Oh my gosh. Updated to V3. The market options is gone now. You gotta see this. I'm gonna wait for you in Discord for Serpent X, but get the stream started at 11 while. Yeah, not a problem. I'll be in there shortly after. Because if y'all don't know, right after this week, Serpent will be going live. He is launching his wife's project, Coochie Coin, Coup, and it is absolutely hilarious, and I am looking forward to being a part of that and watching it. It's great. I'm enjoying these SLP tokens. I really want to build a 404 token, a 404 protocol token, but I'm gonna wait. I got too many other things. Yes, Coochie. Yeah. You heard that right. I got too many other things that I got to work on. Interesting though. We'll have to talk about that. But yeah, RetroMike's tool is legit. I have not personally used this tool. So F plus is for me because I have not used the tool. Oh, and Retro, I will be sending out your thing on Monday. Sorry, we had graduations yesterday, so I was like gone almost all day. And then, what a name. I know, right? As well as Thursday, we had award ceremonies for my kids. And it long couple of days. So I got to get everything squared away. And we'll be sending that out on Monday, my dude. Hope that's okay. Sorry. I would send it out today, but our post office closes in 30 minutes. So, here we are. Small town living, I guess. Oh my gosh. Sorry if you'll hear the pterodactyl screaming in the background. He's going at it. What is up, Gordon Murray and Man Cave Crypto? Good morning, you two. Yes, he has great tools, financial, and I would recommend using it. But that calculator kind of gets you a good, like a good gist of where it's at. Let's see. What? Of course. Dang it. Oh well. Yeah, that's how you use it. It's pretty simple and straightforward. It's the easiest of uses on FPGAs, in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. Put a bolt down, spacer on top of the pad to secure the pergolas. Yes, 100%. Oh my gosh, Tech Man, that's funny. That's too funny. Oh, yeah, so that's that. Had an interesting talk and opportunity. So as you do know, there is a mining convention that is in September, and we've been invited to go to said event in September, as hosted by our buddy Scott Offer. So that is happening. Let's see if I can pull it up. Where did it go? There it is. So right here. So the mining conference, September 27th through the 29th in Minnesota. So I was actually invited and am now a media sponsor for this event. So I will be there for this event, and we will be giving away 2 tickets to this show. So stay tuned for that. Courtesy of them, they're letting us give away 2 tickets to the event. So that's pretty freaking cool. And well, we were invited to this, so interesting things are happening. We will be at Mining Disrupt. We need VIP tickets. I wish. I'm not even getting VIP tickets, sir. But we have Mining Disrupt next month, at the end of next month, that we will be at. So, and then at the end of September, we will be at this event. I am also invited to the event that is on the 1st down in Texas. First of the next month in Texas, to go to the Son of a Tech after consensus meetup, which is super gracious of that. So we're hoping we're gonna go to that. We have been invited, and I'm trying to work out the details and trying to line it up right, because it is 6 hours away from me, and I have to line it up right. So hopefully that lines up, and I'll get to go to that event. And then right after that event is a Bitmain event that I'm invited to. So we got a lot of things to go and go to, as well as some interesting things are potentially coming around here that I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Members will know first, that's for sure. So if you are a member, you will probably be getting a video sooner than anything else. I want to see what is. Oh my gosh, yeah. Bitcoin conference is the closest. Yeah, it's pretty close. I've never been to Minnesota. But yeah. I'm excited to go to this one. I think Son of a Tech is speaking at this event too, which is actually really cool. Yeah, Friday add-ons, Build a Mine boot camp. I would hope. I hope I'm gonna get to go to this. I would love to go to this personally. Archery or gun shooting range on Friday. Epic. Boating and fishing. Then day 1 is Saturday. Lots to do on day 0. Interesting. Very interesting. Smashed in likes. That's right. Lodging. Rapid Rivers Lodge. There's a water park inside of this place. Man, I do that. Gundy, we can see if I can get you as my cameraman, and we'll bring you, and then you bring your wife and your kids. I bring my wife and my kids. We all split a big room here, and then we go, and they all can just stay there and play in the water park. That'd be the way to go right there, man. Because you got little kids that are around my little kids' age. I got a whole water park up inside there. That's wild. 9 and 2, yep. Epic. So yeah, we'll be going to that. Tons of events coming up in this year. So I am super stoked, and I'm just excited. I'm excited to get to do some of these things. Being invited to this. Great times ahead. Party in Vegas in October. I hope so, man. I would love to. If I can just, I'll be right down the street from you, Sadie. Cause I'll be right there in Austin. I got to go to Son of a Tech's event, and then to the Bitmain event right after that. So from 12 to 4, and then from 5 to 9. So we'll see. Hopefully everything lines up perfectly for that. Still, I'm gonna try and go, but I wasn't gonna commit to saying I'm gonna. Oh, there you go, Sadie. Vegas to Miami next time. Dang it, yeah. Miami was cool. I'm really interested to go to Minnesota. That's what I'm interested for that one for sure. 100%. Interested for, see, we're gonna have a mining disrupt this year. Hopefully we get a bunch of maybe some new technology. I would actually like to see some of the technology from last year actually either be there or actually come out. There's a few ASICs that we saw last year that we never actually got. Or at least the general public didn't get, right? I mean, they were prototypes, yes, but they said they were going to come to market, but they never did. Or future tech, yeah. I mean, Logotech's going to be there again this year. I hope we have an actual working hash blade. Doubt it, but we hope, right? We can only hope. Joke Tech, yeah, Joke Tech for sure. For sure, Joke Tech. Hopefully, we have something from them. I am not gonna keep my fingers crossed. I'm not gonna hope. I'm not gonna like. It's probably gonna like, if it's the same exact booth setup as last year. I'm gonna be so irritated. I mean, I would imagine since we had, I mean, you know, we had other content creators that were invited out to see like working prototypes. I would imagine they would have one of those prototypes there, but I would really love to see a full on hash blade, like just even one. Just one. I would just like to see a working product. After all of the pre-orders and everything they've taken, I think it's not a lot to ask that the public gets at least a working project, like a working prototype that they can like physically see, witness, and hashing. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. I'm not. We'll find out, that's for sure. BC250s are great. We've been having tons of rain, so I can't switch out the fans because I gotta go outside to do that. And yeah, so I haven't been able to switch it over on switch the fans over. So they're still screaming. It's been great. Common freaking courtesy. Yeah, it would be. 100% Gundy. I did see our boy Geek of All Trades said he switched over his, see if I can find it. It was a short. See. I don't know if y'all can hear this. Should be able to. Oh. Can y'all hear that? Y'all can't. Why? Oh, it's because it's coming through my headphones. That's why. Makes sense. But anyway,
what in the actual
so his BC250 rig won't start after he went to replace the fans because he was swapping over to the better fans.
Settings, I put it at, max fans and 40% fans.
There's like all of this stuff he was getting to do. He was going to switch over.
Larger fans in place essentially was,
and
to put it right in the middle.
now his rig doesn't start.
Plugged in the power supply on the
which I'm curious.
Started flashing. Not sure why. Not sure if it was doing that.
Mine do that when they're plugged in and not on. Mine flash just like this. But when he turns on the thing, the light doesn't come on. Pretty sure he has to have one of the BC250s plugged in with the fan header plugged in. Like, I'm pretty positive. And there's also no fans plugged into the header right now. And I know that that's most likely a safety thing, is that none of these will come on without fan headers plugged in. I would assume he switched them and it wasn't coming on. I don't know. I don't know what he did that's causing his machine not to come on. I got all 6 of mine to the 120s. Nice. Yeah, how do you like it? Is it good? What's up, Chris Hanley? Is it good? I mean, I'm sure it's great. I just needed to stop raining.
Companies, see if there's anything they can do. Maybe they can send me a schematic sheet, or
so yeah, he's gonna try and get the schematics.
Because now
I don't know if he already switched this plate over to the other plate. I'm not really sure if it's just sitting in here or not. But yeah, his won't come on. But I'm pretty sure the fans have to be plugged into this board, and there needs to be one BC250 in here for the machine to turn on. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has to have at least one card in here. One card and fans plugged in. The card itself doesn't need fans plugged in to boot, but this board might not get power if there's no fans plugged in. Mine flash. If I have my machine plugged in and it's not on and the power supplies have power, they blink. But mine blink in like unison, like they blink together. His were not blinking together. But mine do blink as well. That's if the power switch is not flipped. If it's just technically if it's off, right? It's like they will lights be flashing. The moment you turn it on, those lights go green. That makes perfect sense. I mean, it makes sense in my head. I don't know if you're here at Geek, but sometimes you're here. Yeah, I would suggest all the fans being plugged in. At minimum, he needs at least one card in here. I don't know what's like what configurations he's tried. Much quieter. Oh yeah. It's not even the quiet factor, right? It's the fact that I would imagine it cools better too. 120mm fans push more CFM than the other ones, in my opinion, right? But yeah, it seems to be stuck in standby mode. So you might have got it running. He was asking for AMD, AMI BIOS. Interesting. Maybe you should call off Geek Squad. Nah, maybe. IR Geek Squad. You turn it off and turn it back on again, yeah. Did you unplug it and plug it back in? It's always the thing. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if sounds like he may have got it working, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to have them like a bare minimum of stuff plugged in. At least one board has to be plugged in. The fans I'm not so sure about. At least the fans have to be plugged into the board. But the jumper, it doesn't have to be plugged in technically. The fans will just go like 80%. Because mine run pretty warm. That's for sure. The freaking the dongle finally came in, guys. The HDMI to D port dongle that was lost by Amazon that I tried to file a report to like get my money back so I could buy another one, and they wouldn't, because the moment that they were like, oh, you have to file a report on this day, and the moment that day came, it said shipped, and it said, oh, you have until this day for it to show up. It was like well over 2 weeks before this thing showed up. Well over 2 weeks. It was ridiculous. $100%. 100% engineer. Oh, much frustrating it can be. But I think we finally are gonna have no rain tomorrow. We'll have some chance of rain today, hopefully not. Killing my grass, man. They're really killing it. It's making it impossible to mow it. It's always so wet. So moist. So much clouds for so long, I know, man. It's been super wet. I don't know if you're here, Hawk, but we need to talk, man. Moist. That's right. Real moist. Congrats on the... I saw you just liked my post and whatever, so if you're here, appreciate you. Congrats on being on the news. You're one of them. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. But I'm just kidding. So you're gonna get moisticles. That is so funny. One of those people. One of those people. One of those guys. Those guys are cool, but still those guys. You people. Oh my gosh, Retro. You're funny. You're funny, my dude. That's funny. Let's see. I know in 10 minutes our boy Serpent's going to be going live. So if we have any comments, questions, what's up? Let's chit chat for another 7 minutes at least, and we'll give time to make sure we're over to his stream in time. What you mean, you people? Oh my gosh. Tech man. You crypto people. I like Bitcoin and Bitcoin accessories. I mine Bitcoin and Bitcoin accessories. Being silly is hard work. It is. It is. Bitcoin and Bitcoin accessories. That's right. That's right. Bitcoin accessories. Tropic Thunder vibes. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Bitcoin and Bitcoin accessories would be more of, some Hank Hill vibes. Hank Hill reference, yeah, for sure. Hank Hill reference. Yeah. Bobby. Yeah. Oh, King of the Hill. It's a good show. It's classic. It's a classic. Sometimes, Gundy. Sometimes. Sometimes I go through all the stuff that I want to talk about in a shorter amount of time than it takes me to talk about it. These are facts. I'm like, oh, this will take a long time. No, it didn't. Boomhauer's the best, yeah. What is up, Crypto Pounder? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I do enjoy streaming. I do enjoy intellectual conversations about mining and protocols. More so as of late. I know that there are some proof of work protocols that are coming out that I'm really interested in reading more about here soon and watching it as it develops. That is like for 100% certain. It of course is only in beta right now. It is not in anything else, but Hardhat Chad and the OR found in the OR community, which OR is a proof of work token on Solana. He's actually created a proof of work algorithm that is smart contract based. So he went full bore because he did win the grant from was it Coliseum Hackathon on Solana. So he made he is funded and now can develop this, which is really interesting. I've been kind of watching it. He's interested in kind of moving into the Monero realm because it is strictly CPU based and it can fight off ASICs and FPGAs and everything. He doesn't mind the FPGAs, but he's trying to keep it fair. We'll break Solana one more time. And I know, man. Supposedly it's not going to break anymore. They have fixed the RPC issue, but we'll see. So DrillX is built on Equix, CPU-friendly client puzzle, designed to protect Tor from DDoS attacks. So I'd be kind of interested to see how that's going to work out. Equix itself is a variation of Equihash, which is a seismetric proof of work function with cheap verifications, and they added a Blake 3 SHA hashing on top of that to guarantee the difficulty distribution, which is interesting, right? It's assumed general a 256-bit hash seeded by Solana. Miners need to complete and find a 64-bit nonce, which is just kind of interesting. Equihash, oh boy, Blake 3. Yeah, it's Blake 3. So Equix is a form of Equihash function but the hash is being solved on Blake 3. I know they are looking at changing the Blake 3 because Blake 3 is ASIC. Yeah, because there's ASICs. Yeah, no, I know, Cedric. We're very aware. That's why this is in beta. And they're looking at other hashing algorithms to defeat that purpose, right? Which is why they're looking at like a random X protocol type thing. So we'll see. I think it's pretty interesting to like this is a thing, right? Like this is a full on hashing algorithm, smart contract based proof of work token. It's just cool. Just use compile. I don't know if compile would work. Yeah, I don't know that. I think it would be too large because it has to fit within that 64-bit nonce, right? And I think compile is too big for that because of all the multiple hash algorithms that's in compile. ProgPal would be viable. Kryptonite GPU like CCX. Yeah, that would fit. That's the main thing. Is that it's got to has to fit within a 64-bit nonce. And that would be what would stop it. Yeah, Kryptonite GPU, CCX, that'd be a good one. Yep. ProgPal would fit. Blake 3. I don't know what else could work off the top of my head, but not another random X. Yeah. Yeah, it's just options. They're trying to weigh their options. Blake 3 is what they use on OR V1. This was V2. And it's kind of what they had. And it works. So that's what it is for now. But anyway, guys, we need to be heading out of here. We got to hop over into Serpent Stream, and I got to hop into the Discord and see what we got going on as well. So much love to all of you guys. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, that bell notifications, time that we go live here, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. You all are out freaking standing in my book, and I thank all of you for everything that y'all do. So without further ado, we're going to head on over to Serpent Stream. Y'all be redirected. Y'all don't even have to do anything. Let him know where you're coming from, and make sure you hit the like button on his page once you get there. Now, we are going to go build some cool stuff, and you're all awesome. You rock. Later, chump. Have a good day, guys. Peace out. Keep on hashing. Keep your hash rates up. Your watts down low. We'll see y'all next time. And stay freaking savage.